So when this episode goes out, which is episode, let's go to my videos a minute. About Wrestling Weekley episode 8. So this is episode 9. Episode 9 will go out on my fiance's birthday. So I would like you all to say happy birthday to Gemma, if you can, in the comments if you're watching. Now, we are at Epic Studios again. We're going to be at Epic Studios until Bound for Glory, at which point we will move on. No, we won't, because we're going to have Bound for Glory in the UK, and then we're going to go back to the States. I would like to announce that next week, Charles Crawley, as promised, has signed a permanent contract. A lot of the British stars we had on last week's show, as I wanted, have signed contracts to Impact Wrestling. So all the ones I wanted are now on the roster. So I've got a huge thumbs up for that. I'm a very happy man. But I've got huge plans for Charles Crawley. I haven't got plans for the other guys yet, but Charles Crawley, he is one of my favourite independent wrestlers. Since I first saw him in Falling Star Wrestling, I fell in love with him. I loved his gimmick. I loved his character. I loved the way he, produced himself. And any chance I get, if I see him on a show and I can get to it, I'm going to go. Because I absolutely adore him. I haven't been to wrestling this year yet. I need to go at some point before the year's out, because I always go to see at least one. But Charles Crawley is in the back. Hello and welcome to the show. I am Charles Crawley, and tonight I make my TV debut on Explosion. This is Lion Kid, and together we make Charles Crawley's circus. Now next week we will have 2 clowns and a tiger with us, but tonight it is just us. Welcome to the show. And then we cut to the arena, Epic Studios, and his music hits. And in a terrible match, Lion Kid and Charles Crawley defeat MJF and Brian Pillman. In 7:59, when Charles Crawley defeated Maxwell Jacob and Ferdinand by pinfall. Charles Crawley 28, Lion Kid 30, Brian Pillman Jr. 30, Maxwell Jacob 33. So Charles Crawley's circus will have a tiger, 2 clowns next week. That should take us up them two did it. Yes. So that should be able to do the 5-on-5 tag matches I want to do with Charles Crawley. But yes, Charles Crawley is going to be a major name in Impact Wrestling, so watch me build him up, because he's going to become a big, big player. Anyway, in a terrible match, the Architects of Anarchy defeated the Deaners in 5:57. Snare defeated Jake Deaner by pinfall. Jake Deaner 31, Cody Deaner 34, Snare 24, Vilman 25. No work improvements, 30+. In a battle that had Pro Wrestling a little heat, the North defeated D&D in 8:15, and Ethan Page defeated Sienna Donnelly by penalty Euranger. Josh Alexander 36, Ethan Page 30, Sienna Donnelly 29, Danny Duggan 31. No work improvements of 34+. This is the B show, so it doesn't really matter. In a terrible match, Rick Raju defeated Brad Slayer in 7:39 by pinfall. Old School Face average. These two don't make an awkward bout. Rick Raju 31, Slayer 28. Expect Kip Sabian to turn up at some point, because I want to turn Explosion into this area after Bound for Glory where people like Slayer, Brad O'Brien, Charles Crawley, and all that lot can have like these little, not significant to the entire, Impact Wrestling universe. It's going to be separate to that, but they can have their own storylines, which will then play off on our monthly Impact events. Of course, we're on the road to Bound for Glory. Have I even signed Rhino yet? But in a bout of good wrestling, a decent match, the crowd packed defeated Adam Cole in 2018 by pinfall Black Arrow. Me and Dragon Gate had a little word, and I hacked into their company and changed their viewing date so we can have Pac the next few weeks on TV. 67, Adam Cole, 57, no work in 62C. I cannot complain with that. That is Explosion. That goes to 52D+. No specific comments to be made about the show. It's a B show. You're not going to expect too much. And I tell you what, that was pretty good main event. Well, on the main show tonight, I will announce now you'll get to see Pac versus Bandido. That is going to happen on Impact Wrestling this week. So join me in 2 ticks. We are sold out at Epic Studios, which is good. Oh, boom, boom. So, in a terrible pre-show match, fellow bar Matt Walters, Charles Crawley, Lion Kid and Brad Slayer defeated Bulk, Noir, Richard Parliament, Brad O'Brien, and Jaden Scar in 7:48 when Charles Crawley defeated Brad O'Brien by pinfall. A whole British wrestling match. Everybody except for fellow bar was British. Old School Face from Matt Walters with average. Charles Crawley was off his game. Lion Kid was really off his game. Noir, Old School Heel below average. Old School Heel for Brad O'Brien. This is training awful. Old School Heel for Jaden Scar. Going to try and fit Jaden Scar was really off his game. Slayer 32. Kid 26. Crawley 28. Waters 30, followed by 35, Jaden Scott 26, Brad O'Brien 30, Richard Parliament 30, K Noir 25, Bulk 29. No work improvements. I'm going to be spending some time this afternoon after this to get the everybody I need for the circus ready. In a pitch about decent wrestling, but a cheat, the Lucha Brothers in the North defeated Dinas and the Briscoes in 756 when Pentagon Jr. defeated Cody Deaner by pinfall the Fear Factor. Mark Briscoe 48, Jay Briscoe 58, Jake Deaner 32, Cody Deaner 33, Josh Alexander 34, Ethan Page 36, Ray Phoenix 62, Pentagon 70, Pentagon Jr. Performance 55 C-. In a future ad subpar wrestling, a little heat, Jeff Cobb, Eli Drake, Dalton Castle, Adam Page, and Willie Mack defeat Jimmy Star, Brian Pillman Jr., Rick Raju, Drago, and Killer Cross 738 when Adam Page defeat Rick Raju by pinfall with a turn of the page. Jimmy Star's David old school heel cocky gimmick, above average. Willie Mack 38, Adam Page 30, Dalton Castle 34, Eli Drake 42, Jeff Cobb 45. Killer Cross 35, Drago 32, Rick Raju 30, Brian Pillman Jr. 27, Jimmy Star 28. Eli Drake in performance and Jeff Cobb in Rumble 38 D-. Jimmy Star Bulk, I do believe Jimmy Star Bulk and someone Fury maybe, I can't remember who it was, but when Global Force Wrestling came to the UK they actually wrestled for GFW, so yeah, there you go. In a picture of decent wrestling with a cheat, Mighty Skulls, Zack Sabre Jr. and Tetsuya Naito defeated the Rascals, Dez, Trey and Rents in 626, and Naito defeated Trey by pinfall with a Destinaro. Wentz 39, Trey 32, Dez 48, Tetsuya Naito 53, Zack Sabre Jr. 69, and Skull 55. Zack Sabre Jr. in performance and Mighty Skull in performance 56 C-. Thank you very much, boys. In a poor pre-show match, Rosemary, Jordan Grace, Brooke Adams, Beth Phoenix, and April Brooks defeat Awesome Kong, Bree Priestley, Kira Hogan, Michelle Morgan, and Sienna in 5:59 when Jordan Grace defeat Bree Priestley by pinfall. April Brooks 53, Beth Phoenix 35, Brooke Adams 32, Jordan Grace 32, Rosemary 36, Sienna 32, Michelle Morgan 29, Kira Hogan 31, Bree Priestley 32, Awesome Kong 42, Beth Phoenix in Rumble, Technical Flying in performance, and Brooke Adams in performance. Nicely done, a 41 D. Ching ching. In a pre-show battle at decent wrestling with TJ Perkins, Rich Swan, Pent, P.E. Williams, and Kenta defeat MJF, Michael Algan Moose, and Matt Sydal. In 5:45, and Rich Swan defeated Moose by putting the 5-star Swan Splash. Kenta 56, Penta 41, Rich Swan 51, TJ Perkins 44, Matt Sydal 44, Moose 41, Algan 45, Maxwell Jacob Ferdinand 33. Kenta in performance, P. Willington Technical, and TJ Perkins in performance. 48D+. Let's move on. In the Total pre-show match, Su Young, Taya Valkyrie, and the Undead Maid of Honor defeated Blanchard, Talon Dashwood, and Scarlett Bordeaux in 6:20 when the Undead Maid of Honor did Scarlett Bordeaux by pinfall. Scarlett Foot 21, Talon Dashwood 41, Tess Blanchard 29, Undead Maid of Honor 28, Taya Valkyrie 38, and Su Young 29. No work improvements. A 34E+. We have an up with a 63C tonight with Adam Copeland in his first angle for Impact Wrestling. Look at you lot losers. Coming in tonight for this stupid company. You see Impact can go back to tape an episode instead of being live. You see this is the biggest problem. You fans kill the business. It is all of you. David's doing it too. He's come to Impact to help grow the company, but shit. How about he goes back to Hollywood and help out his space friends? Oh, that's right. The director got fired. How about you shut up? Where's Adam tonight? Could you not be bothered to show? That's nice. You see, this is the problem with you. We're in this great country putting on great shows and you're telling people it's not live because it's not? Of course it's not. We're not putting this on at 1 a.m. Here we are. Here you are. You're an idiot. And I hate to say you're going down to. So, basically, if this was live in America on Impact Plus, it would be 1 o'clock in the morning normally, around about midnight. As he's saying this, Adam has got into the ring behind him. Cage is pointing behind him. Adam spears him. Cage and Adam lay down the beat down on him until security come out to stop. So basically, Adam Page spears him. Or Adam Copeland spears him, basically, formerly known as Edge. In a terrible match, Ace Austin defeated David Starr in 8:28 by pinfall the fold. Ace Austin's not suited to his gimmick. Well, guess what? Oh yeah. David Starr 34, Ace Austin 27. That is fixed, 32E+. Oh crap! I need my tablets. In a proud of support wrestling, a little heat D&D defeated the Guerrillas of Destiny at 27. Danny Duggan defeated Tamatonga by pinfall. Tongalua 37, Tamatonga 33, Sierra Donnelly 31, Danny Duggan 33, Tamatonga flying 35E plus. I am gonna have to get rid of the Anarchies, the Architects of Pain, or whatever I called them, because they're not very good at wrestling together. But I've got a plan to replace them with someone. It's coming. It is coming. Bound for Glory. And Ty is still angry about this. You see, Impact Wrestling has said one more time, one more chance. So Bound for Glory, I'm going to be beat her one last time because I am Tessa Blanchard. 27E. In a decent match, Pac defeated Bandido in 8:16 by pivotal Black Arrow. Pac 51, Bandido 52. Bandido in performance. Pac nice game. Don Collis, another good match. 52D plus. Of course, got Tony Schiavone on commentary as well. In a bad decent wrestling with a cheat, Will Ospreay defeated Flip Gordon in 8:3 by pivotal Hidden Blade. Will Ospreay makes defense number 1 of his Impact X Division title. Flip Gordon 43, Will Ospreay 57. Noah Cruz 52D plus. And then TJP comes out on stage and goes, Ultimate X, 6 men, 1 title. Now I'm going to get back. Now I'm going to get it back, Will. Not only you're being an asshole to us, but to your hometown fans, or your home country fans. And it's time you saw the truth. I have word that a former Impact X Division champion has put his name down, has been accepted. So it's going to be a big night for Impact, and you're going to lose the title. So how many of you are familiar with Impact Wrestling's history? And there is a person in New Japan at the moment. I think there's a few actually. I know only one I know of, who is a former X Division champion, and he's going to be in this Ultimate X. But if you know, let's see how many of you know it. So we cut to the backstage outside the venue on the side of the road, or outside where they put the trucks, and the Lucha Brothers attacked by the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks attacked by the Lucha Brothers. We get a great match in about very good wrestling and decent match. The crowd: Adam Cole, John Moxley, Sami Callihan, and Johnny Impact defeat Magnus, Kenny Omega, Jay Lethal, and El Generico. In 7:57, Sami Callihan defeat Jay Lethal by putting the headlock driver. El Generico 69, Lethal 63, Kenny Omega 62, Magnus 55, Johnny Impact 66, Sami Callihan 57, John Moxley 71, and Adam Cole 64. Magnus in performance, El Generico in performance, Adam Cole in Rumble, and Kenny Omega in Rumble 60C. AJ Styles is backstage with Melissa Santos. Look in the mirror. I am back in Impact. I'm very happy about it. You see, Nick, no matter what you say or do, it's going to change the fans' minds about me. Impact Wrestling's been on fire, and we're coming up onto the biggest night on our calendar year, Bound for Glory. You see, Nick, on that night I'm going to beat you and prove AJ Styles is the face that runs this place. 69C plus from AJ. Nicely done, AJ. In a terrible match, Madman Fulton defeated Joe Fix in 3 minutes 57 by pinfall. Madman Fulton 31, Joe Fix 26. He's debuted his old school heel face wholesome gimmick, 33E plus. In a decent match, Young Bucks defeated the Architects of Anarchy in 8:13, where Matt Jackson defeated Snare by pinfall. The more bang for your buck. Snare 27, Vilman 26. See, they don't work well as a team, and the time is all over the place. Matt Jackson 74, Nick Jackson 73, no opponents. So them two are going to become single stars. The Architects of Anarchy project has ended, but I have got plans. I am still the NWA champion, and I have this. So he holds up the belt. So that little tournament Sting and Goldberg want will not happen. Why? Because my lawyers have sent them a little message. So his OVE have full control, and we're taking Impact to court for unlawful stripping. So yeah, I wasn't even going to do a tournament. The whole point of this is Sami Callihan's going to try and kill the NWA off once and for all, and he's now taking Impact to court, so they can't even do this tournament they wanted to do for the NWA title. CM Punk's in the back, and he goes, "You have crossed the line, and it's going to be a way bigger. There's going to be a way and bigger. Cross the line. It's going to be a way long. It's going to be a battle at Bound for Glory." I don't know what the hell I was trying to write there. Impact has given me my passion back, and you're trying to kill it. Jericho, I'm going to kill you. It's not going to be a wrestling match at Bound for Glory. It's going to be a murder. Well, he's declaring he's going to kill Chris Jericho at Bound for Glory and declare it's going to be a murder. It's 64C. And about that decent wrestling middle sheet, Latin American Strange defeat Ohio versus Everything in 8:11, and Santana defeat Dave Chris by pivot with the blockbuster powerbomb. Jake Chris 49, Dave Chris 52, Santana 37, Ortiz 34. No work appearance 47D. In a battle of Subpar Wrestling and Little Heat, Madison Rain defeated Havoc Ohio in 8:15 by people of the Rain Trek. Havoc Ohio 37, Madison Rain 40. No work appearance 39D minus. The video plays opening up your main event the night of AJ Styles, CM Punk and Batista taking on Jericho, Cage and Nick Nemeth. Let's move on. In a bad fantasy and good wrestling, Dave Batista, CM Punk and AJ Styles defeat Chris Jericho, Christian Cage and Nick Nemeth in 1948 when AJ Styles defeated Christian Cage by the Stars Clash. AJ Styles 69, CM Punk 76, Dave Batista 53, Nick Nemeth 58, Cage 58, Jericho 74. CM Punk in performance, Nick Nemeth in flying and performance, Jericho and Rumble flying and performance, 62C. And then in a poor post-show match, Rob Van Dam, Peter Black and Cody Rhodes defeat Ricky Knight and Zero and Brooke Nero, who are the current IWGP Junior Global Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. When Rob Van Dam defeated Al Zero by Panel 5-star Frog Splash, Cody Rhodes 51, Peter Black 51, Rob Van Dam 39, Ricky Knight 25, Ray Bucanero 29 and Al Zero 34. No appearance. I thought because we're using him in Norwich, we're using his venue to keep him happy. I'm going to sign him. Well, we're going to end the show there, my friends. We're at 61C, increases our popularity in 45 regions. My friends, we'll see you again next week for another edition of Impact Wrestling as we continue the road to Bound for Glory.